for this circuit I need to find the power dissipated by the resistance here and power supplied by each of the voltage sources. So this one is minus 8 volts. What I will do, I will redraw this circuit basically. So I have 12 volts here, and then I have 10 volts here, and this one is a negative 8, so I will draw like that, 8 volts, just to make it simpler, and then there is 3 ohms and I. So what I can see, this voltage source 10 volt has drives current in this direction, this 8 volt voltage source drives current in this direction, and this one, the 12 volt one, this one drives this in this direction. So if I find, and since they are connected in series, I can find the equivalent voltage source, and I can see that 10 plus 8 will be 20 minus 12, because this is opposing, in the opposing direction. So 10 plus 8 is 20, minus 12 is 8, and that will be in this direction, like that. So that is the resultant voltage that is applied across the 3 ohms resistance. So like that. So that's there, and I is of course now in this direction, but since our I was in this direction in the question, so I will be this is 10 plus 8 is 18 minus 12, sorry, this is 6 volts, not 8 volts, 6 volts. So I is equal to 6 over 3 V over R, that is 2 amps. So that is the current, and of course in the opposite direction, so actual current is in this direction. Now power dissipated by this resistance, so if I write PR, that will be I square R, so that will be 2 square times 3, so 12 times 4 times 3, sorry, 4 times 3 is 12 watt. So that's the power dissipated. Now for each supply voltage, if I this one power supplied by this one, the 10, so what I will do, I will write like that, 10, that will be, the power supplied will be VI, that is V is 10 and I is 2, so that's 20 watt. Power supplied by the 8 volt voltage source, this one is VI, so 8 times 2, that's 16 watt, and finally so that's 8, and power supplied by the 12 volt voltage source will be VI. In this case the power will be negative because current is in the opposite direction. So basically for this circuit, if I look at the original circuit, the current is actually going in this direction. So these two are supplying current, and this one is sort of dissipating this 12 volt voltage source. So for this one the power will be negative, so that will be 12 times 2. Since the current is negative, that's why the power will be negative, so that will be minus 24 watt. So power supplied, the resultant power supplied by the sources will be 20 plus 16, 20 plus 16 minus 24, so that's 36 minus 24, which is 12 volt, and this is the power that is also dissipated by the resistance, because it has to be, the power supplied has to be the power dissipated, but the power supplied is in this way. The distribution is like that. This is 20 watt supplied by the 10 volt power supply, 16 watt supplied by the 8 volt power supply, and 24 watt dissipated by the 12 volt power supply. So that's like that.